Wonder what build we get to see. I've seen him doing his Yule's build quite a lot, especially when he's playing versus like annoying silences. Maybe this would be one of those games. Maybe he just goes for more standard items, but that is not. This is a good move here. Just trip up the Enigma right at the start. Play behind the lane on those Eidolons.
Oh, hey, Courier.
Oh, look.
Hey, thanks, Rod.
Oh, and he doesn't get the... Oh, he got the sentry delivered right as it died. It wasn't in range.
Well, it does mean that Nefrit misses out on one whole CS. Didn't even get the experience for that. And then his range creep just got denied, so he's not going to be super happy. It was a nice idea if they could actually get first blood, but we'll see. General's already taken a lot of damage for sure. Go again on him.
They at least have a very kill-threatening lane. Grimstroke, an actual 5 position. Last time where they had Nyx and Deuce, no way for them to set up kills or actually punch back in the lane. This one, if a general steps up and misplays at all, he's a kill. Same thing for RodjER. Much stronger lane.
A bottom lane matchup, Shachlo and Chu, as the Underlord and Phoenix are up against ALWAYSWANNAFLY on the Disruptor and V-Tune. Morphling, V-Tune.
Free lane for V-Tune.
Yeah.
Be able to last hit perfectly under this. Sure, the atrophy is a little annoying, but the Morphling is like the perfect pick to deal with this lane. I think it's just like T-Gub was saying on the panel. They picked this Underlord to cover it because they probably were like, oh god, you know, we banned Slark, PL still available, it's V-Tune, and they set themselves up, so yeah.
Keep your hands off.
Is there so it sounds like to me you're pro. Chu. He's gonna be caught. He's not level 2. This is the time to pressure a Phoenix, and this is the time to get first blood for your carry.
Already has the coming out, coming out on his courier at the 2-minute mark. So harassment that comes up from Shachlo, he's gonna be stopped. And Shachlo even be very careful how far he steps up.
But yeah, it seems like to me you feel like the pressure is kind of on EXTREMUM, just because it seems like Navi have drafted themselves into a winning position.
They have to set the pace of the game. Like I was mentioning earlier, if it hits 10 minutes and I feel like Navi's the ones who's just terminating every single one of the fights and just making all the first moves, being able to just sit back and farm, EXTREMUM is just going to fall further and further and further behind very quickly. It's a greedy lineup that Navi does have with this Doom, Enigma, like all these heroes farm so much. And if they're able to sit farm, it's just...
So in which case, this mid lane matchup is going to be really important because that's going to be one of our primary... Oh, nice snipe there, Chu. He's going to force out the Fairy Fire. Oh, he's going to go for the dive, you madman! Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't get the kill. So this cops a lot of damage for nothing. But yeah, as I was saying, this matchup, mid matchup, the Void Spirit versus the Doom, we need mellojul to really take from this lane everything he can and then just start, as you said, make some things happen around.
Yeah, he has to be unbelievable to take advantage of the greed that Navi has that's going to start kicking off very quickly. And it's going to be like that also in the mid game. He just has to take advantage of when those cooldowns get used, you know, the black holes. He has to be very perfect with his movement. And he was doing really well at pressuring the Doom at the start, but Iceberg, he found the creep. You know, either the Ice Armor or the Alpha Wolf pretty much just wins you the lane at all.
mellojul. Kind of messing up the remnant there. Oh, not only just dying, but the firestorm going off as a result is probably going to get all of those creeps denied. Morphling, throwing this.
All 3 lanes, really. Look at top even, too. Yeah. They can't actually deal with the Eidolons. It's pressuring Nefrit. He's gotten the chainmail, as we've seen a lot first item on these Wraiths. But either way, he just gets stunned, and the harassment is a lot for him to deal with. Grimstroke, you help the area. V-Tune is the pick of the litter, right? He got to pick his carry hero last to see everything.
Chu barely staying alive there from that last thunderstorm hit. RodjER kind of free to do whatever he wants around the map. Top lane. Chu does have a stick. He'll pop it just good. But it means he's not out there in order to get the 5-minute bounty runes, which I'm pretty sure is what I was really looking for there. Is you kick one of the supports out, you kind of guarantee yourself one of these bounties.
They're gonna get themselves 3
A gift
also.
from the
After
tempest of battle.
already winning the lanes in the first 5 minutes, they're probably gonna get the bounties too. And there's no way that they can apply pressure in the middle or the bottom lane at the moment. Top lane, they can still look to maybe get some kills on General if he steps up too far, but bottom and mid is just, it's a wash now. There's no way that EXTREMUM can slow these two down. Way too good of a start here.
Oh,
Wraith fan.
jeez. They tried to get aggressive on General. G coming in. Just going to try and run a little interference, but now he's going to be in some big-time trouble. He's going to go for the TP out. Bottom lane, they do manage to get the kill on Always Wanna Fly. 2 of them group up and pull. Still, the lanes still not looking good for them whatsoever. They're going to need...
He's just gonna commit.
Yeah.
He's got 300 HP, but he's got the Morbid Mass, so he can just hit them and heal up with this huge amount of armor. Shachlo might actually just die to right in away for him.
Does he have anything? Does he have a Fairy Fire or something? Okay, he gets out of range. Chu, though, he's pretty slow. He's got a dive coming up. Either way, I mean, Vutun's missing out on very little CS. Doom on the mid lane here. Always want to fly with the Thunder Strike, but not close enough to get the kinetic field. And he doesn't have Glimpse leveled up, which is pretty common for second level of Thunder Strike. That's a lot. Now they're going to go on Always Flying here with the Doom no longer being up. mellojul feels pretty confident just being able to dive in, and he's right. Didn't have to really worry about any nukes. Kill.
But Vtun pushed 2 heroes out of his lane. Level 6, they can't go down here anymore. Free farm Morphling, free farm Doom, free farm Enigma. Uh-oh. They got to make something happen at least now when the Doom is on cooldown. I want to see them pair up mellojul and G. Both of these two have to start hunting. This Morphling is just gonna get too much base, and it's such a good Morphling game. It's gonna pick up to get involved.
Anytime I see a lineup that looks just a tad bit greedy, it's always, for me anyway, about how well those lanes. The greediest lineup in the world can work if you win all 3 lanes. See the net worth, they are way far out in the head with the Morphling and the Doom. Net worth and even Enigma is ahead of the Void. So,
and it is such greedy heroes. That's really the important thing. All 3 cars are some of the most greedy that you can pick. Doom he's different because you can actually punish his greed. It's gonna happen.
Dire's bottom
About
tower
Devour.
is under attack.
Enigma sometimes you can shut down, but he's always gonna naturally be able to make money off of this conversion. Morphling 2 sometimes takes time to ramp up, but when he gets a Morbid Mask at the 3-minute mark, and he's able to command his own lane, it changes the.
Your area is useless.
regen, that'll certainly help. But what can he do with it? I mean, I kind of feel like... I mean, I guess you don't have ultimates on the supports on the side of EXTREMUM, so he can't reliably, like, go and just solo kill a Morphling. That's not going to happen. He's got to wait until his supports get a little bit stronger.
I don't think they're ever going to kill this Morphling in this game. It's going to be really difficult for them to ever set up on him with lead. Especially because now Iceberg, like, he's got his drum, I think, finished up. He's going to start just running down these lanes and just throw Doom on anyone who shows. And just look, like, immediately mellojul stacks up and he threatens the Doom.
Yeah. I love, this is one of my favorite combos with Disruptor. Disruptor Night Stalker is a good one when Night Stalker's meta, but Disruptor Doom, just a great way to make sure that, okay, you can force a team fight. The person you Doom can't run away. He's gonna get glimpsed fight, so he's definitely gonna die. And Doom, even without his ultimate, is just a great frontlining hero to kind of run at people and force them to run away from you. Disruptor loves. This takes full advantage.
Yep. Let's see. G, he has a point in the silence and he has mellojul paired with him. I think a smoke into getting a ward down just to watch. If they can get a wraparound on Vtun, they get the silence from the tree lines. They have potential to maybe get him.
He just barely missed out on that ward being placed due to nighttime. Always want to fly. Snuck one up there in the triangle. He is potentially going to be found and kills here, but they do have the Doom up, so mellojul's got to be a little bit careful here. As, okay, the Phoenix, nice body blocking. If he could just body block a little bit more, V2 might be able to catch him here. They do have the Sun Ray healing him up bit by bit, but it's looking pretty rough out here. As nice deny, G. Well timed with the last hits. That's why that man still holds the current record for last hits in a single game. That kind of timing, baby.
As top general easily kills Shachlo by himself with the black hole commit.
I love that damage breakdown. Where just Malphite just stunned.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Poor man.
Yeah.
4K lead. Ults are down, so this is again. I have the Extremum pair up. G and mellojul. They gotta get together and look to make something. They gotta look together and take advantage of something. It's 5K lead already. It's getting out of control already.
This man's taking your ancient stacks.
Then he's already getting toward his. He's gonna go for a natural item build. Just gonna go for the Manta to deal with that one silence, and even then, even before that, he's pretty unkillable. They got to do something. They're just gonna sit back and play a little bit of the farm game for nefrit, but any of this downtime, Navi they love it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm gonna assume that you agree with nefrit's build here, that he doesn't have the time to build up any sort of Midas or Radiant shenanigans.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, yeah, they have to weather this storm very soon, or the game's just over. Honestly, this is getting out of hand way too fast. They have to start looking to fight. They cannot just sit back and let Navi do whatever.
There's a reason Shachlo, he's not teaming away from this because he knows his allies are making the rotation over. The sad part is they're getting a lot of kills on the side of EXTREMUM, and all of them are on ALWAYSWANNAFLY. That's not the hero that you want to kill. Four kills, 4 deaths on ALWAYSWANNAFLY.
The man knows how to die,
yeah,
especially in a good situation, sacrificing his life for the team. They get a good board down here, so actually watch in general. They look to go for this aggressive dive forward. mellojul and G.
Okay. No, he's a little bit too far away. They'll go ahead and use the Dissimulate to clear out and get a little bit of gold from those.
He might get glimpsed.
Yeah, he doesn't have Dissimulate, so he is indeed going to get pulled back here. Malphite before he can jump away. This Static Storm is there, stealing his fate. V2 picks up the kill. He gets that much farther ahead of everybody. Now he's 2,500 net worth ahead of the Wraith King at 12 minutes.
And they immediately take out that ward that was just placed, so vision gonna be restricted for EXTREMUM. Shachlo is standing under a ward, so they're probably gonna just dive him up here. As I don't know if they can actually help him. Chu does not have a TP available. The Phoenix for that egg. Yeah, Navi's just gonna chase him out. Shachlo.
Dire's top tower.
Is he even gonna try and get off a Firestorm or anything? No, that's how scared he is. So he dies. Man, 6K this early. It's always like a good way to paint a picture is talking about, okay, the network difference, take this hero out of the equation, and that's how far ahead they are. But like, you can't even do that. You can't even 7K up. Nefrit's the most farmed on the side of EXTREMUM, and he's at 4.7K. Like, no one hero even comes close to the lead that Navi has right now.
They gotta slow something down. They're gathered up looking for some type of play here. Underlord is pushing out the hard lane. Let's see if they can actually get Iceberg.
All right, full commitment here to bring down the Doom. And they need every single hero I think they've got to be able to take down that tanky boy and make sure there's no rebuttal. Top lane, though, they are going to run in Shachlo. Shachlo, seeing those heroes, thought, okay, my team made a move. Maybe I can run up this high ground. He'd be wrong about that, but they can still make a team fight out of this. This is looking pretty hot right now with the Wraith King underneath this Static Storm. He doesn't give a damn. He's down to just sit there and whack on people, and all the better if he loses his first fight. Slowing people down, making sure they catch even more heroes. We're going to watch ALWAYSWANNAFLY before back. Good fight for EXTREMUM, not bad.
Very nice. Have to take advantage of whenever they do show in the lanes. And they do that immediately as Iceberg does show. They have a little bit more of information. Top, they make the quick jump with everybody and then just swing to fight. And that's the way it has to be for their lineup right now. Have to constantly look for fights. Egg is going to be on cooldown for some time, but still, I think you have to just keep that pace going. Syncs well at its maximum with mellojul. He has a haste rune too, is enabled nicely.
Fox, how do you itemize this game to deal with a Morphling?
Middle tower is under attack.
Ags on the Void Spirit. I have no idea what on the Wraith. He has to just.
Okay.
I don't know. There's not really an item that one-to-one has a Wraith King versus Morphling to solve your
Dire's middle
problems.
tower
Yeah.
has fallen.
We've got a Spirit Vessel being built up by the Phoenix, of course, but that's, you know, ways away. As talked about how
Radiant's bottom
underfarmed
tower is under attack. Dire
He has
are
a Manta
scanning.
as well, right? Manta treads with the mask,
Yeah.
almost level 12, like prepared to counter. Nefrit's he's got the blink queued up, so that can be nice. They can have that clear initiation, so commit
Radiant
himself every
are
time.
scanning.
Hey,
And then he can
Chew!
eat the Doom.
Sneaking in some bounty runes, you sneaky boy. Get 2 of them, gets away with the TP. Okay. Every little
nice.
bit helps.
RodjER stalking mellojul, so whenever they see mellojul,
All right, mellojul.
being stalked.
He definitely knows now. Silence goes down before the Spike Carapace could get there, so RodjER can't dies like that.
Hey, these kills don't matter.
Radiant's
Now they can
bottom
set up
tower
also for
is
the
under
push,
attack.
and they are shrinking that lead slightly.
Man, if only somebody was around this Roshan pit, just to throw a little bit of damage in there and make Na'Vi go like,
Radiant's
oh crap,
bottom
they
tower
know.
is falling.
So we have to back up. Sadly, there's nothing there, so Na'Vi are kind of free to take
Radiant's
this
middle
Roshan
tower
in
is
exchange
under
for tier
attack.
1 power.
Dire's top
Maybe that was
tower is
RodjER's
under
plan
attack.
after all, you know? Make them go on him, make them commit for the tower, and there's no way they can
Yeah, could be.
give life for the cause.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, Blink Dagger on the Wraith King. I mean, it doesn't really get much more fast-paced than that.
Yep, can jump into the back
Radiant's
lines, can mess
bottom
with the
tower
Disruptor
is
and
under
the Nyx.
attack.
He can be the ones to start the fights and be that Inkswell target so that mellojul can be more careful of playing around.
Dire's top tower
Iceberg has
is
a
under
BKB
attack.
too. The two are just so far.
Radiant
to the
structures
forward.
are
They
fortified.
glyph the range creep also to
Dire's
finish up the tier 2.
structures are fortified.
Dire glyphs as well. They're setting up TPs to the tier 3. You're looking for this spike here, Onyx.
Well,
G's gonna take some time to get there though. G's very important for their fight.
Oh, yeah.
RodjER is right on top of him.
And RodjER is going to reveal his presence
Dire's top tower has
Meant
fallen.
for
with
more.
a couple of presents for G. Spells, he goes down. B2 with Aegis, feeling like he can just push wherever he wants to. They're going to try and punish him with here, see if they can somehow take away that Aegis without overcommitting. But they can't.
No chance to kill him until they have Ags on Void. Once they have the Ags on Void Spirit, they can trip him up if they catch him with the silence at a good opportunity post Manta. We'll have the double charge if he gets it.
It's a nice combo there from mellojul using the Dissimulate to dodge the Spike Carapace. Oh, the egg's gonna go off and B2's not that close. This looked like a successful egg until last second. Oh, they barely bring it down. And then they demolish the rest of Extremum. As soon as that's gone, they're gonna chase down Shachlo here, who's duped up, so he's not getting out. 4 dead, G's the only survivor. And, well, he just came back up, so.
Really nice fight from Na'Vi. Looked a little scary for a second, but yeah, two
Dire's
farms.
middle
They have a
tower is
BKB on the
under
Doom. The
attack.
Morphling, as soon as he gets a second on the egg, they kill it. Them. The game just continuing to be extremely hard for not a whole lot that they can really.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
Last
tower
big Morphling
has
just
fallen.
broke. I feel like it just broke everything that they wanted to do. There's just no way to threaten him. It's this Loom that's always in your head, and then you also have Iceberg on his most comfortable hero, his Doom, that he's 70% win rate, 72.
Yeah,
And the
it's a-
Enigma, which they're now
Are
adding to their
scanning.
super comfort 3 times in a row.
seriously. That's gonna be hard to draft against General with only 2 bans at the start. If they have elevated this Enigma to that far up, as General is gonna be gone on here, does have the black hole. Is he gonna tick out? He's not. So he's gonna get the full black hole off. No damage behind it. But it does give time for B2 to be able to get here. They're gonna be able to get the glimpse back on mellojul. mellojul inside the static storm. Not gonna be able to get away. They're gonna go for the dark bird, the fast explosion, maybe blow up the Morphling, but no.
Lucky to survive there. Poor nefrit in these fights. He's just getting mana word. That's what happened to in the last one too. The book is kind of just killing him by itself. It just gets Malefisted. It can't do anything about it. do get themselves at least one nice kill, and mellojul was the one who picked it up, so getting closer to Aghanims, which really needs this game. They're so far behind. When it comes out, the solution from Navi's already gonna be big item for V, very likely. Eagle swung, he almost has the E-blade. Looked up, looking to take advantage here. Still in Aegis for about a minute, and RodjER in a very cute spot to break the smoke.
Did he blink? Did he blink? Oh no, he blinked right next to the Grimstroke. Well, either way, he broke the smoke, preventing V-Tune from getting caught potentially, though he still had another minute with his Aegis. I thought maybe EXTREMUM went for that smoke with the Aegis timing out, but
RodjER always want to fly, all about, you know, the team. They'll die for the team.
yeah.
7 deaths on the 2. 10. Trying to just protect these big Greek forests who are very rich and would give a lot of gold if they were able to die. And there's the E-blade. So these supports, Grimstroke, Phoenix, in one-shot range. Many of these heroes the game. No casual cloak on them either. Iceberg leads the charge. He has Doom and an Arcade Road.
Again, there's the Doom, there's the Glun's back, and trying the E-blade combo, but he does manage to Icarus dive backwards, and V-Tune is gonna take a lot. His Aegis is about to expire. 3 seconds. If they can wait. Oh no! To be fair, he was forcing agility. I think he intentionally killed himself. So V-Tune making sure that there was no chance of the give death there. V-Tune
On the absolute last second of it, though. That's really pushing your limits.
That was a little scary, but V-Tune, at least he had it down to the absolute second. That's how you know a team takes good roach timings.
Is under attack.
Not me, Fogged. I always forget.
My waters rise.
No, it takes a second for it to get reclaimed. That little extra second too.
Yeah.
That was very close. That was very risky. They're still, even if he dies there, they're probably in a very comfortable spot anyway. But taking an unnecessary risk for commanding the control of this game. Separate.
Nice initiation.
Pretty good spot.
Always want to fly. He's definitely going to die. But the sad part for EXTREMUM is Navi was able to make a clean escape, and they're
going to
go back in. They're going to deal with the Necronomicon units. V-Tune sees the opening. He's going to go for the back line. G does manage to survive. They're going to go ahead and Dark Rift out on the other side of things. G is going to fall. Everybody in? Not everybody. Chu's still out there, and they're going to try and catch him. He doesn't have dive. I'm not sure why he didn't want to go back, but they caught him barely with the impale.
Continuing to be extremely difficult and always want to fly. Continuing to eat the ganks for his team.
Yeah, seriously, this man is doing a great job of that.
He is. He just ate a Phoenix egg.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, V-Tune chops down the last remaining outer tower. Now there's just tier 3s left in their way with Roshan coming up. Potential spawn time here in a minute. So, got chill out if they want to.
Yeah. I can't believe that Iceberg is actually...
Oh, caught him! He caught him! Oh, General!
Patience.
That was some serious patience. Well played, well played.
Shachlo?
Oh,
RodjER's there,
dead.
man. Yeah, this game is well and truly impossible. It does feel for EXTREMUM as they're just getting hunted anytime they go try to do anything outside the map. All 3 lanes pushing in. Navi showing no mercy.
Fox, would it be fair to say that draft-wise, it got consistently better for Navi?
Yeah, absolutely. The way that they set up V-Tune in these last 2 games it was so perfect. They got his hero in the absolute best state as he's jumping forward.
I mean, V-Tune's just being a boss right now, running in and then booking it back out. No hesitation whatsoever. No, he pushed this hero to its limit.
Yeah, I'm glad they went more toward this style. Anti-mage overall, anyway, the hero is still, it's an anti-mage. Not crazy about it in most. They could have probably made it work that game, but this just looks so much more comfortable from V2 and can actually look to get involved early on. Just have a pretty decent hero that actually does stuff. Hey, I'm just... Mellow. Got another Astral Step, RodjER, already on the hunt. Blink to chase 2.
He tries to kill this creep wave. RodjER might be able to get a spike carapace off on him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shivas. Okay. Knock down the trees. They know where he is, though. They see him now. Oh, dear. Just Dissimulate not up for another second. He's got an Astral Step. He'll jump away. Oh, nice impale. Good guess. They spot him for a moment. That's all they need, I think. He went back up. Is he going to tick out? Not quite. Oh, God.
Just
Radiant
all
right, does he disable it? Okay, Enigma jumps into it, but now he pops over to where General is. General spots him. Mana burn to finish him off. It took a while, but in the end, they corral and kill mellojul.
Bought some time for his team to get a little bit of farm, which they really, really need. Yeah. And now he does have Ags at least finished, so I mean, some type of threats. However, Morphling has BKB, Doom has BKB and a Shivas now too, and they've got everything they need to how the pace of the game is going. They're just a step ahead and a full life. Pretty much all of them. It's not 2 items ahead.
Yeah, when you're losing like this, I think one of the worst things to see is like when your carry is like, all right, I've got my new item. It's an SNY. You know, that is just not the big splash item that you're hoping to turn the game around. And I don't blame him for his build. It's just they kind of needed to be able to fight early, but sadly they haven't been able to make many fights work to their favor.
No, and it's like Void Spirit gets Ags, but they have BKBs and Manta play around. So mellojul, see if he can even find any type of kill setups with this double silent. It's Iceberg. He's a tanky boy in the front.
Breaks. Forwards. They miss. Goes that.
And they can't kill him anyway. He just gets, if he gets the BKB off, he's walking away. He's a very tanky. Shivas into Rosh, into Cheese. Navi again, no mercy.
Skeletons.
Look at him. Like, I love watching where RodjER is. Look, he's just waiting.
Yeah.
He's like, someone is gonna force out here. Someone is gonna make their way to split push.
Yeah, ALWAYSWANNAFLY was ready to break any smoke gangs to the right, down the river. Oh, nefrit! He was given the Inkswell, but he couldn't get the blink on because the Eidolon. That is going to be an egg that is right in front of V2's face. So just takes a second for him to be able to crack that egg on open. Now they're going to be making some omelets with the rest of Extreme being the ingredients. Nefrit, he's probably going to lose his reincarnation gear, and sadly that second life is going to be a repeat of the first. They're going to try and pass buyback here to come back in, but it's all a setup for a beautiful flag hole. General, great setup to force the GG, and they give V2 the rampage. Navi, they started off just slightly rocky there, but ultimately, this is a team that just got better and better with time.
Yeah, it feels in every aspect, right? Not just with the draft or the play, it's